Hey everyone, it's Jack with Fitness Clone, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing a testosterone booster called Prime Male Vitality Complex. I know a lot of people are looking for testosterone boosters to increase energy levels, improve their libido, support workout performance, and improve overall vitality. And while there are hundreds of different testosterone boosters out there, a lot of them are simply not very high quality and ineffective. That's why it's really important to actually go over the formula, look at the ingredients and doses, and see if the products can actually do what they claim to do. So I'll be going over all of this with Prime Male Vitality Complex, as well as sharing my personal experience with using Prime Male, which has been for about a couple weeks now. And by the end of this review, you'll know if Prime Male Vitality Complex is actually an effective testosterone booster worth using in your routine. So Prime Male Vitality Complex is advertised as an all-natural testosterone booster. Not only does it claim to increase testosterone levels, it is also designed to support energy levels, help with fat burning, help you to gain muscle and improve strength, improve libido, and improve overall vitality. The Prime Male formula is made up of 12 natural ingredients. It's a mix of different vitamins, herbs, amino acids, and other natural compounds. The first thing I wanted to go over with Prime Male Vitality Complex is the 5 different vitamins and minerals, which are all essential nutrients. So Prime Male Vitality Complex has vitamin D3, vitamin K2, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin B6. In general, this is a good lineup of nutrients here, which in some way or another all support healthy testosterone production and help to maintain healthy and normal testosterone levels. In particular, I like to see the high doses of vitamin D3, which is 4,000 IUs, and zinc, which is 30 milligrams, because low levels of vitamin D and zinc are often linked to lower testosterone levels. So taking in more of these through supplementation can be a nice way to bring those levels back up and then support healthy testosterone levels. In this formula, you also get 100 milligrams of magnesium, which is a mineral that a lot of people are deficient in. Magnesium helps to lower stress, which can otherwise lower testosterone levels, and it also helps with recovery, mood, and sleep. So a good overall mineral for general wellness. I also like the inclusion of vitamin K2 because it works synergistically with vitamin D3. So this might improve the effects of vitamin D3. And lastly, you have vitamin B6, which not only supports testosterone levels, it also might add a little bit of an energizing effect. And in general, the doses for all of those ingredients are pretty solid there, especially as I mentioned, the very high doses of vitamin D3 and zinc. So a pretty good start for Prime Male Vitality Complex. The next ingredient in Prime Male Vitality Complex is D-aspartic acid, or DAA. So DAA in general does support the production of testosterone, and it also supports the release of growth hormone and some other hormones. Research has actually shown some pretty big effects from DAA in some cases and pretty quickly, such as an increase in testosterone by 40 to 50%, even in a matter of weeks. However, not all studies have shown this quick of benefits or as strong of benefits, but in general, DAA is a pretty good ingredient. And you get 1,600 milligrams of it in here, which is a pretty good dose, although a bit lower than ideal, usually 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams. Another key ingredient in Prime Male Vitality Complex is ashwagandha. So they have it in a 4-to-1 extract at 300 milligrams. And it's also standardized for withanolides, which are the main active compounds in ashwagandha. Now, in general, ashwagandha is an herb with adaptogenic effects, basically meaning that it helps to control the effects of stress on the body. And since stress increases cortisol levels, which lowers testosterone, ashwagandha can help to maintain a healthier cortisol to testosterone balance. Ashwagandha also has some direct benefits for sleep, anxiety reduction, and even exercise performance. And the dose of 300 milligrams included is definitely a solid and well-researched dose. Another herb included in Prime Male Vitality Complex is nettle extract, dosed at 160 milligrams. One of the interesting things about nettle is that it can increase free testosterone levels by lowering the effects of sex hormone binding globulin, or SHBG. This otherwise binds up testosterone, so it can't really exert its effects, but nettle helps to lower some of these effects and in turn lead to greater free testosterone, which has the greatest effects in the body. Another herb in Prime Male Vitality Complex is Asian red ginseng extract. So ginseng has some adaptogenic properties like ashwagandha. However, it's a bit more energizing. So it can be useful for workout performance, helping to delay fatigue. Studies have also shown that ginseng can directly improve erectile function as well, and it seems to support testosterone levels, especially in people with low testosterone. So it might be a good natural herb to help bring testosterone levels back up into the normal range. Now you get 120 milligrams of ginseng, but it is in a 4-to-1 extract, so it potentially has the same effect of 480 milligrams, which overall is a decent dose, but still lower than ideal. One of the more unique ingredients in Prime Male Vitality Complex that I haven't seen a lot in other testosterone boosters is luteolin. So luteolin is a flavonoid, which is a type of antioxidant, meaning it can help to control free radical production and cellular damage in the body. So in general, these antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties support healthy testosterone levels, and luteolin helps to slow the conversion of testosterone into estrogen, which helps to leave more testosterone in the body. The final two ingredients in Prime Male Vitality Complex are boron, dosed at 5 milligrams, and black pepper extract. So boron is a trace mineral that can decrease SHBG, which again, as I mentioned, would lead to higher levels of free testosterone. And boron also slows the conversion of testosterone into estrogen. So not only does boron help to support healthy testosterone levels, it also supports general hormonal health. Now you also get black pepper extract, which contains a compound called piperine, which essentially acts to enhance the bioavailability of all the other ingredients. So this can potentially lead to greater effects. So looking at the formula overall, there are a lot of good ingredients in there. Most of the doses are pretty good too. Some of them are a bit lower than ideal, but you're getting a lot of good ingredients and good doses to support testosterone levels and also support things like energy production, stress management, workout performance, libido, and overall wellness. Now in regard to other factors, Prime Male Vitality Complex is also free of synthetic and artificial ingredients. It's third-party tested and free from major allergens, so seems to be a pretty safe formula for most individuals. So in order to take Prime Male Vitality Complex to experience the best results, the total daily serving is 4 capsules, which they say should be split up into 4 evenly divided doses of 1 capsule each. Now I know this might be kind of inconvenient for some people to have to remember to take it 4 times per day, but overall it shouldn't be too big of a concern, especially when you get in the habit of it. And you can also try just taking half the dose maybe to start to see any effects you get as well as any potential side effects. So maybe you can just start with 2 capsules, so maybe 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, and then increasing the dose from there if needed. So this is actually what I've done with Prime Male Vitality Complex. I know I have a tendency to get some side effects, especially from ginseng and other ingredients. So I just wanted to start with the 2 capsules per day. And I did actually move it up to the 4 capsules over the course of this 2 weeks. I moved it up to 4 capsules after the first week, I believe. So I just wanted to share my experience with using Prime Male Vitality Complex, talk a little bit about some of the benefits as well as the side effects. So firstly, I want to state that really wasn't looking for any huge boost in testosterone necessarily, but I did want to see any effects that I noticed. Now, one of the main benefits I noticed was actually an increase in energy, which is likely due to the ginseng as well as vitamin B6. Definitely noticed a bit more energy during the day, as well as a potential increase in libido, although this didn't seem to be as significant. However, I did notice some side effects too. The main one that I noticed for me was irritability. This is kind of like what I talked about in the Hunter test review, and likely what I attribute to the ginseng as well as potentially the DAA, given the way these affect the brain, have somewhat stimulating effects which can lead to irritability or similar side effects in people who are sensitive to those. And since I typically am, this effect wasn't that surprising. Not saying that it'll happen to everyone, but just wanted to point it out. Now, given that I'm not really looking for a huge testosterone increase for the long term at this time, I don't really plan on taking Prime Male Vitality Complex in the foreseeable future, but it was definitely worth trying out, and I think it definitely can be beneficial for people who are looking for a bigger boost for people who really need more of that support for testosterone levels and related areas. Now, I wanted to get into the pricing of Prime Male Vitality Complex so you have an idea of what you'll have to pay on a regular basis. So in this bottle, you get 30 servings per container, which is 120 capsules. The regular price is $75, which is $2.50 per serving. So that seems, pretty high price to pay. Not really that uncommon for testosterone boosters. In general, they're a bit more higher priced than some other supplements. But there are some ways to save money, such as with their bulk options. You can get essentially a 4-month supply for $225. So that lowers it down to less than $2 per serving. But in general, still a bit high priced. And Prime Male does not have a money back guarantee. So this increases the risk obviously a little bit, since once you buy it, there's no chance of getting your money back. Now, given that there are so many testosterone boosters out there, I wanted to compare Prime Male Vitality Complex in general to these other formulas, while also specifically comparing it to Hunter Test, since those formulas are very similar overall. But in general, first, Prime Male Vitality Complex is a lot better than a lot of the other testosterone boosters you'll see out there. For one, it has a fully transparent label, so you can actually see what you're getting. And then when looking at that, you get a lot of high quality ingredients, pretty good doses that can actually increase testosterone and offer some other benefits. Now, as with any natural testosterone booster, the benefits likely aren't huge, but they definitely can be noticeable, especially if you are dealing with pretty low testosterone to begin with. Now, as I mentioned, I wanted to specifically compare Prime Male to Hunter Test because these formulas are very similar overall. They contain a lot of the same ingredients. Hunter Test in general is higher dosed in some of the ingredients, such as vitamin D3, DAA, vitamin K2, magnesium, and boron. So a lot of the effective ingredients are higher dosed in Hunter Test. However, Hunter Test is higher priced than Prime Male Vitality Complex. I believe the regular price for Hunter Test was $90, which was for 30 servings versus the $75 that I mentioned for this formula. But overall, I would say Hunter Test is a little bit higher quality, so might be a little bit better for people who are looking for those more potent effects. But both formulas still pretty good overall. So overall, Prime Male Vitality Complex is a solid all-around testosterone booster. Has a lot of good and safe ingredients that can increase testosterone levels, support energy levels, help with exercise performance, help to improve libido, and improve overall vitality. I don't think it's the top-notch, most potent testosterone booster out there, but overall it's a solid formula and has a lot of potential benefits, especially for people who are dealing with low testosterone and related symptoms and want a nice, natural, decently affordable way to get the job done. I wouldn't say that Prime Male is the top-notch, highest quality testosterone booster out there, but overall a quality formula and has the potential to help anyone dealing with low testosterone and related symptoms. Now, if you have any questions or comments or want to share your experience with using Prime Male Vitality Complex, let me know in the comments below.